This past week to New York City celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary. Wow. Had a tremendous time. Just want to give you some impressions of New York City from a guy coming from intense country life. I'm going to make up a number now, but I feel pretty confident it's close. I would say about 87.6% of trips that I take around my home here in Sullivan County, I will encounter a deer. Again, that's a totally made up percentage, but it's probably really close. Either deer in the field, up by the road, a dead one. Well, I don't know. If you count dead ones, it's probably like 95% of the time. I would encounter a deer in my travels. Way more deer than people. First impressions, New York City. One is the amazing variety of people. Uh, you look at God's command back in Genesis where he said, fill the earth, make it your own. And you go to a place like New York City and you see just the joy that God had of building variety into the human DNA, that wherever we go, we'd be adaptable to this world, that there's all kinds of just wonderful variety in human beings, in appearance, in personality, in stride down the sidewalk. Um, First impression right there, that's what God intended back in Genesis, this kind of wonderful variety of people. Um, Another thing that I carried away, we went to the 9/11 Memorial Museum. Very intense experience, as you might guess. And we didn't, neither Sarah nor I had actual people on site. Um, but still, having walked past young urban professionals for most of the week, and then to get into that memorial and see that a lot of the folks killed there were these same young urban professionals, and this is the age that our own kids are at now, uh, early to later 20s. Um, just a strong wave of emotion just grabbed you in this museum, and the massive destruction that you were walking through the site of this massive, massive destruction. And it was just humbling. But then I thought of the images that we get back from Gaza and Gaza City, and even from the Ukraine, where some of these apartment buildings are taken down almost to the extent of the 9/11 destruction. And in both cases, you just think there's not going to be any memorials to the people that lived in these buildings, that went through the same sort of innocent destruction that the folks in the Twin Towers World Trade Center did uh, back in 2001. Um, just a very humbling experience. And then to realize that the world suffers this way in different parts. The Ukraine, Gaza, I think probably Haiti suffers this way. Maybe not quite to the same extent. And yeah, it's right that there's a memorial, and it's good. It makes us think about these kind of tragedies. But these tragedies still continue around us even today. The wonderful creativity of humans on display, all these fantastic buildings that we looked at, the Statue of Liberty, and all the crazy stuff they did to build that, with making these huge plaster casts of 300 parts of her, and then gently bending copper metal around these plaster molds, and just mind boggling creativity that took place there, that somebody could make these casts. And it's amazing detail. I mean, it is amazing detail. Luckily, they didn't use my foot as the model. That's all I'm saying. But just the wonderful creativity from the buildings, the tile work in the Empire State Building. We, and rightfully so, here in Sullivan County, enjoy God's nature, and we see all the variety and the amazing detail and the creativity that is all through the mountains and valleys and streams and creeks and trees around us. But you see the same sort of thing produced by humans in the city, and you think, yeah, Creator God made humans in His image. And even bent and broken, that image still comes up with some amazing, amazing stuff. Anyway, some thoughts from our trip to New York City.